Welcome back to the channel, guys. Owner Arna is here, back at you again. Today, we're going to be reacting to Tai Lopez talking about Instagram pages. He was on a podcast recently with another great guy, Max Tornow. Hope I pronounced that right. And they did a podcast together. And guess what? Like mid-podcast, by the end of the podcast, they started talking about theme pages. I was like, hey, let's talk about that. Let's react to that. I want to react to that. By the way, guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Arnas. I run this personal brand called Passionate Income for almost 4 years now. And I ran multiple pages. You can check this out. We're getting crazy engagement right now. As of today, we have 20 million reach in our niche, which is absolutely amazing. And this is my personal brand. You can also check that out. It's a great personal brand. I share a lot of stuff about pages and stuff you wouldn't see just on YouTube over here. So let's react to this, okay? I'm excited to see what he says about theme pages, all right? I kind of looked through it, but I didn't react to it. I didn't think of how I'm going to comment on it. So let's jump straight into it. So let's see.
Conventional systems. I see people going to school for business. I said, for some things, school is good. You want to be an engineer, you want to be a lawyer, doctor. In America, you have to go to school. You can't illegally practice. But for making money, it's a nonsense thing. The thing that makes you the most money.
Yeah, just so I want to share kind of my 2 cents on that. I totally agree with Ty. If you're looking to actually make money, it makes no sense to go to college. Like if you purely want to make money, that's it. That's your whole goal. Like what actually makes you money is running a business or actually making money, right? And doing it longer over a period of time. Like if you're an average person who's gonna get a job, probably better to go to college or university or whatever. But if you're a business person, there's no reason to go to university. Or if you're an entrepreneur, you want to start a company, just start the company. Start the damn company, all right? Okay, let's see what else they have to say.
Money is how many years you've been doing it. So the most important thing is not taking 4 years to learn how to make money. It's starting now. Everybody watching this should launch their first business. You can launch a viral page as a business on Instagram. Instagram, people don't understand.
Did you hear that?
The simplest hack to making money for the average person. Now, this ain't gonna make you a billionaire, but there's a little drop down on upper part of Instagram. It allows you to build, I think, up to 9 sub pages. Yeah.
Okay. I like what he's talking about here. So he's saying this is not gonna make you a billionaire. It's not going to make you a billionaire, but you're going to learn the skills and you're going to make the money for sure. And he said now you can do 9 pages on 9 sub pages. They're not called sub pages. They're just pages, right? Separate pages on one device. And I think you can have 9 or 10 on one device. It used to be that you could have only had like 5 on an iPhone and then 10 on Android. But now I think you can have like up to 10 on one device on iPhone. I have 2 phones. Yeah, I have 2 phones. Yes, you heard that right. And on one phone, you can log into 10 accounts. And on another phone, you can log into 10 different accounts. So you can walk around with 2 phones and run 20 pages, right? You can do that. I've done it in the past. I don't do that anymore, but I still have 2 phones with different kind of accounts. It's simple, right? And to start this, you don't need 2 phones. You can start 1 page, right, at a time and kind of grow it into a bigger media company. But let's see what else they have to say.
You build them, you start posting on a theme, and then you link to affiliate links and you get paid every time somebody buys that person's product. Mm-hmm. That takes no college degree.
Okay. I like his point also that like it takes no college degree, right? Absolutely. And most businesses don't take college degrees. Actually, you can start any business you want, without a college degree. But something like this, why he said like that takes no college degree because it's pretty low barrier to entry, right? Everyone probably watching this has used Instagram before in their life. And just to start a page, you just like press on your profile, start a new page, start a new profile, start a new account. You start it, and he said you start posting on a theme, meaning you just post content in one niche, right? You post content consistently in one reach, you grow a following, and then for monetization, he said you link to someone's affiliate product, which probably, a very good way to make money. There's way more ways to make money. I made a lot of money from selling shout outs, also doing affiliate, but at the same time, promoting sponsorship deals, promoting affiliate is a pretty solid one, if you can find the right product. Probably needs to be a high ticket product to make sense for you when you're running a page like that, but you can monetize in so many ways. And I've done videos about this on this channel, so you can check those out. But let's see what Max says in response.
It's a great way to start too. It's like if you're scared or intimidated of building a personal brand, you don't want to show your face yet. Maybe you think you're not experienced enough. Maybe you think people don't listen to what you have to say. It's a great way to start because it teaches you about content retention, what is it about, what gets attention of people, how long should I make it, in the economy of words, and so on and so forth. It's actually real.
Absolutely. Yes. So Max said, even if you don't want to show your face, you can do this. And I'll tell you what, I've been in this industry for around 4 years. I met so many business owners who are running these. And there are two types of people in this space. People who eventually do end up showing their face, not on their page, but in general, you're having a conversation with someone on Telegram and you can see their name and their face or whatever, and they're running that page. They don't put themselves out there on that page, but, they can message with someone. They're okay with that. And then there's another camp where people never show their face. Like, no matter what, even if I message them personally, I want to buy something from them, like you're not even gonna get their name or anything. It's like completely anonymous. So if you don't want to be known personally, it's totally cool. I have a lot of friends who I personally know who would never tell anyone. Well, they would tell someone close that they do run a page, but just like that publicly, they wouldn't disclose that, and that's one advantage you have with these Instagram pages is no one knows who runs them unless you tell them you run that page, right? So as I'm telling you, hey, I'm running Passionate Income, obviously I'm disclosing that. But if I would have never told that to anyone, it would have still been a secret and I would have made the same amount of money from my page, right? So that's the beauty of it. And Max is saying, well, you're still learning the skills of what goes viral, what content works, what marketing works, how to drive clicks to a product, and so on and so forth, which in general is essential in any business, right? Marketing is essential for any business, and you can learn that by just running these pages, right? So I think we have a few more phrases here to cover. Let's see what they have.
Really good way to get started. It's like an entry level drug, so to speak, like a gateway drug to get started, and then you can take that
marijuana business.
Exactly.
It's the cannabis business.
It's the cannabis business.
But I think if you're look, I'm almost done with the.
Okay. So just like I said, they're basically saying, look, it's a low barrier to entry. Anyone can start. You learn a lot of skills. It doesn't require a lot of your time if you don't want to spend a lot of time. And the potential of actually making it big with pages is huge. Like if you just keep posting, you will succeed eventually. Like I'm getting messages daily since I'm creating these YouTube videos now that, hey, Arnas, I grew 400,000 followers just by watching you. Just like a random person watched my videos, started uploading, boom, 400,000 followers. The reason why a lot of people fail is just because they stop uploading, right? So if you're a motivated entrepreneur and you can't even post consistently, like on Instagram, not even showing your face. Like for me right now to post on YouTube on my personal brand, I have to like sit in front of the camera, talk, think about it, stuff like that. On Instagram faceless brand, you just take what's working, you remake that, and you post that. Okay, that's it. Like, if you can't keep up with that without seeing a result in the first week or 2 weeks or 10 days, then like no business is for you. You know, every business will take some time, and this is it's a gateway business, right? It's very simple to start. And obviously it requires just a little bit of consistency, maybe 2, 3 posts a day, right? Like I have a new client and I talked to her today. She was like, I'm posting 3 times a day. I'm creating my own videos. I'm editing them. I'm growing my page and I'm spending 20 minutes on it a day. And she was like very excited about it because she was growing. And I said, yeah, it's a simple business. For now, just keep on focusing on posting. That's it. So in general, I rate this conversation 8 out of 10. Okay. They probably left out some stuff. I know Tai Lopez has partnered up with one coach. So he probably doesn't know all the ins and outs of this Instagram stuff. But I reviewed some of his pages on my channel previously. You can check them out. I talked about this. I covered Tai Lopez, I think, 2 times already. In general, I'm a big fan of his. And I think what he's preaching is absolutely right. Just start a business. Look, you don't need to go to college if you want to be an entrepreneur. And don't get him wrong, or me at the same time, because I preach a similar message. Like, if you feel like you want to be a doctor, lawyer, just a professional, right? Like, don't do this. This is not for you. Just go to college, get a job, so on and so forth. But for a tiny percentage of people out there in the world, this sounds miserable, and I'm one of those people. And probably my viewers, most of them are people for who like getting a 9 to 5 job or working in a corporate environment sounds terrible. Like, they couldn't do it. They break rules and they don't want to live in a society where like they're controlled, right? They want freedom, basically. And from my experience, I've been coaching people for almost 2 years now. Usually that's the people I attract. That's why I'm preaching this message. So if you think like, hey, but my parents told me if I'm gonna become a lawyer, I'm gonna get a good job, I'm gonna make a lot of money. Yes, they're right. If you want to do that, that's on you. If you don't, start an Instagram page. That's it from me today. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you want more kind of reaction type of videos? And lastly, make sure to DM me on Instagram, on my personal Instagram, Owner Arna. Say, hey, I'm coming from YouTube. We'll have a conversation. See you in the next one.